Estate, and we are again playing our game of the week, which is Pursuit of Happiness. So I have shuffled all the 9 decks in this game. We are all set and ready to go, but as always, we begin with a little hello world to get the chat going. It's mostly so people understand what that giant black box is, if people don't chat. If they're watching the video and they're like, why is a fourth of the screen just black? That doesn't make any sense. Hopefully the hello world gives them a little bit of clue if nobody else is chatting in the game. So this is it. Everybody grab your coffee. Hope everybody had a nice morning waking up. It is a beautiful semi-cloudy day here. I have a fully packed work day today, so hopefully this game will go smoothly. We'll get on to everything else. We had a nice rerun last night of my game yesterday, where I was providing as best commentary as I could in the chat. So look for those. I understand people may not be awake at 7 a.m. during the week, or maybe getting ready for work, or this, that, or the other thing. But if you are getting ready for work, this is a great stream. Just put it on in the background. Leave it on. Get that viewership number up. That'd be great. And then chat when you can. But anyways, we'll be trying to do some reruns later in the evening, probably around 8 p.m. Eastern, for the different days where I'm available to be in the chat, kind of interact with everybody, explain my terrible plays, and kind of go through it that way. But for now, our live sessions will be in the morning, because I know this is a time that I can regularly schedule things. Not a lot going on at 7 a.m. in the real estate world. But let us begin. We have a few things to decide before we get going. First, we have to see who we are playing. I spoiled it a little bit if you saw my Instagram story, but today we will be playing Sherry. There she comes. Hey, Sherry. I had such bad luck with all the guys that we are going to change it over to be women. So we will be dating our selection of men today. Hopefully they don't disappoint us. They probably will. But we will be playing Sherry. She is just a teen at this point. But let's see what she starts off with her child trait. Let's do life goals first. We should probably identify what her goals for life are before we go through. Alright, so she wants to become a zookeeper. That means I have at least 2 pets, which is nice because we've been kind of skipping over the pet mechanic. I am a big fan of the pet mechanic. She's also very much a team player. She'd like to initiate at least 2 group projects, so you should be looking out for those. And Sherry, as always, has to live for the moment. This is at least 2 single round projects, at least level 2 or higher. So we will be looking out for very specific types of projects. We need group projects and we need single round projects. So most likely what we'll do for this game is, I don't know why this camera always bugs out. Is that better? Yes. So we'll be looking into trying to get a lot of projects done. Our trends for this evening, we have culture, technology and science, and then social. So we should probably look over these. So social doesn't give you too many points as you ramp it up. Technology and science gives you quite a bit. If you do 3, you get 5. If you do 4 plus, you get 8. And then culture starts to ramp up when you get 4 plus, you get 7. So that is good to know, because last time I looked at social and I'm like, oh, I'll get like 4 of those, and it's like 3 points. I thought I'd get like 7 or 8. So that is good to know. We'll keep our trends up there. And what is Sherry like? So let's put Sherry in the middle. And let's see. Ooh, she could either be likable, which means entering the first adult round, we gain a popularity. Or she can be a nerd, which means gain 1 book when you study. I really like the likable trait. I think that popularity, it's instantly just 1 victory point. Plus, it kind of gets us off so at the end of every turn, your popularity goes down by 1. Here's the popularity track right here. It goes down by 1. So if you had that little bump of 1, all you do is have to maintain getting 1 popularity a turn. A lot of times it's very hard to get off 0 unless you're gaining 2 or more popularity a turn. And it allows us to put instantly 1. So I think Sherry is very likable. So it looks like we're probably going to try to do community events and get some projects done. That seems to be the basis of what we're going for here. So we have all our base traits. We are Sherry. She is very likable. Her dreams are to become a zookeeper. She's always a team player, and she likes to live for the moment. Let's see if we can help Sherry pursue her happiness. All right. So let's seed the board. Since we are just a teenager, all we have are projects and items or activities. Now, we don't really need anything from items or activities to complete anything in here. All right, so we have a magazine, which is business, but it is a group project, which is good. And then spiritual growth and jogging are both health. They are not great, but they do both give us a health. They don't give us anything else but a health, and health is very important. Okay, so we may take a look at those. We also have to seed our community board over here. So let's see, the community, rumblings that there may be a flash mob. We can be a local tour guide. Someone is drowning. It's a hell of a card. Oh, meet the parents. Ugh. All right, this might be a little early for Sherry to meet her non-existent boyfriend's parents. Romantic getaway. Again, we have to have a partner for 2 of these, so they might come in down the line. Maybe not so much right now. But let us begin. So, we are all set to go. We have our 6 actions. We have our 1 community action. If we can I want to look at the community board and try to get us started off right with popularity. And there's nothing with a double popularity. We might be able to help somebody drowning. These are kind of weird. I think we might help someone drowning at the end. But, first we need what we have for resources. That's about right? So we get 2 books. We get 2 light bulbs. We get 3 handshakes. And that's what we start out with. Okay, no short-term happiness yet. Is there any way to gain a short-term happiness? No. So, our team player card, this will get us a magazine. So we need to initiate at least 2 group projects, which makes us look at that magazine, because there's not a whole lot of group projects in the game in general. So if we can get one down now, that would be fantastic. We would need to satisfy 2 of those things, though. Oh, we only have to satisfy 1 of them, technically. Let's see. We can do journalist, we can do writer. We don't have enough to do any of those at the current moment. I am going to put my community engagement on... Actually, is it worth that point? It gets me 2 points. Yeah, it gets me 2 victory points. The teen years are a little bit harder to generate some of your victory point conditions. So let's keep that in mind. I think we should study. That'll give us 3 books. 1, 2, 3. The teen years are about kind of preparing for the rest of your life. This is the easiest place to try to get resources and do that sort of thing. Interesting. So the tennis court. Tennis court, I can pay 3 every turn. I don't even have a job yet. So I should probably get a little bit of money. Although I don't need money. I do not need money. What's the other idea? I think I want to get some of these. I'm going to take a project. I think I'm going to take spiritual growth. And start it for 1 book. We will move Sherry down to her rightful spot. Right there. Hey, Sherry. And she is very likable, which we'll put over there. And we will make sure the camera focuses. There we go. So we have some spiritual growth, to which we will put that right there. All right. We need to reseed the projects. All right. So it's a seek funding. Because I would very much like, and then I think, yeah, I would like to do jogging too. Because they do craft quite a few. Jogging is just a time thing. I like that. So we actually do take a stress for this. Sherry's teen years were full of finding herself. You know, if you're gonna live for the moment, you know, she takes up jogging. She has her beginning of her spiritual growth. This is all hopefully making her zen enough to become a zookeeper, I guess. All right. So we fix that project. Okay, make a video game. We still have not seen any single round projects, so we're gonna hold off on everything else there, I think. Yes. So we have 3 more. Let us get some resources. So we're gonna play 1, 2, 3. We're going to interact, get some handshakes. 1, 2, 3. And I think we are going to get a temp job to get $3. Excellent. All right, so that is our first turn there. Did I stay on someone is drowning? Is that really what I wanted? No, I didn't. Hold on. I'm moving this over to Flash Mob. It's the same thing. Nobody can tell me different. Okay. And I think that's what I want to do. Alright. So, end of turn. Any single round project or group projects get filled? No, nothing like that. We get our hourglass markers back from the board. We still have 6 of them. We reset short-term happiness, and then we take care of this. So I am going to shoot our video of our flash mob. She was on the balcony. She couldn't get down to take part, but she can shoot their video. That gives me 1 short-term happiness. That gives me 1 victory point. And that is about it for that. So the one tough thing about that is it only eliminates 1 community card. Rather have eliminated 2. Citywide treasure hunt. Pay $2. Cool. Okay, so we go to the beginning of the first adult round. These guys go away. Come on over. And we recycle noise. We could go traveling. We could have a board game night. I like that. We can grow a bonsai tree. We can go to the circus. We can purchase an advanced security system or a sound system. Alright, so since we are now an adult, we get to look at some jobs. We can become a consultant, or we can become a radio producer. Cool, cool. Let's see. Radio show's not awful. Okay. Consultants, okay. $6. And then who we have available for partners? Oh, Dan. Hello, Dan. And we have Victor. So Dan, to get into a relationship, he wants us to have at least 2 activities, which we have none. And Victor needs us to have at least 1 level 3 item. Victor likes the items. Okay. He likes things. Alright, and we got to turn over our event card, which is right here. Sales. Items and activities cost 1 less to buy, to a minimum of 1. You don't get any stress for using the spend action more than once during this round. Alright, great. So to ensure that this happens, we do not, all we have to do is not use the spend action this turn, which sounds fun. Alright, and because we are likable, during the first doubt round, we gain a popularity. Fantastic. So now we can put 2 things over there, which we just might. Okay, so we have no money. So it does seem like we might want to get a job. The other thing we definitely want to do is 2 books. Oh, that's good. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put an hourglass on my jogging. The reason I do this is that I can upgrade that, which gives me 1 more short-term happiness. So the short-term happiness gives me a credit of 2 whenever I am purchasing a project. Is there any other way to get up my short-term happiness? Yes, I can go into my citywide treasure hunt. So I think I will do that there. I have to pay $2. Yeah. At the bottom. So the things we can go off this are get stuck in a puzzle. I get to learn 3 books. I can be on the winning team, which gives me 2 money, a popularity, and a victory point. Or I can find real treasure, which gives me 4 money, a popularity, and 2 victory points. Or long-term happiness. Very different than victory points. That's pretty funny. Okay. So that gives me the 3rd one. So now I can go to take a project. I can take board gaming night. This goes over here. I get a benefit of 3. What do I want? I want books. So I'm going to host the board gaming night. So that's going to cost me 2 handshakes because I get 3 off that cost. I get 1 long-term happiness. Boop. I get 2 books. Excellent. I have 4 of these guys left. Okay, okay. So I am going to I should have done this in a different order. It doesn't really matter. Is there another one? I would like to. Oh, I get a new project. Maybe another group? No. So we're looking only on this thing for groups and single ones. Let me see. I think I'm going to do some spiritual growth, which I can do for free since I have so much short-term happiness. Her adult years, or the beginning of Sherry's adult years, were just an incredibly happy time. Now, whether that will transfer over into long-term happiness, probably not. We haven't won yet. But, at least for this period of time, she is doing fantastic. So, I mean, there's something that I want to do, but I can't. Well, I could. So since I have so much short-term happiness, I feel like I just want to do a lot of things with... Alright, what do I need up here? I want to find real treasure. I think that's cool. So I want to have 3 and 2 for that. Do I want to do another one? I could be a tour guide, but I need a lot more books. Is there any way to gain books? Not really. I don't think I want to be a tour guide. I think I'll probably save someone from drowning, because that will almost completely sweep. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it on save someone from drowning. I can put one of my hourglasses on there because I am a 1 on the track. So that's a book. That's a light bulb. We still haven't found any animals. That's okay though. If there's animals next turn, I can spend to do other things. I would also like to get a job, which I think I will be a consultant. That's $6. Or would I rather be a radio producer? Am I going to get any light bulbs? No, I'm just spending light bulbs. I could do that. Radio producer. That'd be 3, 1. Get light bulbs. 1. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is do the AP prone for my board game night. That needs 5 books, but I have 3 short-term happiness, so it's only going to cost me 2. It's going to get me 1 long-term happiness, and it also is going to get me 2 light bulbs. And then for my last one, I am going to take a job. Oh, these should have gone away. Sorry. I could work overtime. Oh no, it'll give me 2 stress. I don't want that. So I want to get a job. I'm going to be a radio producer. Cool. There she is. There's her radio producerness. And let's see, what does that cost me? 1, 2. Oh, did I mess this up? Hold on a second. Did I mess this up? I need 2, 3. I already had that. I did mess this up. I was looking at the FQ. Alright, so I don't think I want to become a radio producer. Never mind. No. That kind of stinks. That's fine. That's fine. Let's do, let's just gain some followers then. Gain 3 followers. That gives me 2 handshakes and 2 victory points. That seems fine. Okay, what do we got for now? So we are at the end of the round. Any group projects we advance. So we take this guy. This is a completed social project. Since I had 2 of the little squares, I get these doubled, so I get 4 books and 2 victory points. 4 books. 1, 2. I can just use a 5 and take back a 1. Okay, this is a completed project up here. These guys come back. And then I take care of my community. So I'm going to, let's find some real treasure. Yeah. Is that worth it? It's 5 instead of 3. 1 more, yeah. 1, 2, 3 books. What else do we need here? 2 treasure? No, 2 treasure. 2 light bulbs. I found real treasure. That gets me 1 up on the popularity track. That gets me 2 long-term happiness. And it also gets me $4. Let's exchange that. I have 5 bucks. 5 bucks to my name. Ready to roll. This comes back. This gets discarded. And then I am going to I was just going to bring to shore. I could perform first aid. Nah. I think I will just bring to shore. There's lifeguards on duty. I hope. I hope. That'd be a really sad story if there weren't. Ooh. Alright, I get one more popularity. I plus get one more long-term happiness. Great. Tour guide is gone. These guys all come back. Let us reseed the board. Alright. Hopefully we find a person to date that will kind of help us out in our goals. So we've started one group project, so we are a little bit in there. The new things are Secret Santa, charity fundraising, and we could do a yard sale. So we're not so close on our goals, but there we go. Board game publisher. All right, our game night obviously went extremely well. This gives us a lot. Wow, they're really generous with how much money you might get as a board game publisher. I think it might be a little bit less than that, but let's see. It's funny, the CEO doesn't get paid. They have to pay in. We could go clubbing, we could go scuba diving, or we could do a fountain. And we have to remember that since we did not take the spend action, items and activities cost 1 less to buy. We're also back in our base short-term happiness. Let's see what kind of jobs we got going on here. So we can be a studio manager, or we can be an event coordinator. The event coordinator seems pretty good. 1, 2 to 6. Because we're not really using handshakes for everything. Alright, so our partners, Tom. Hey Tom, how you doing? Have at least 3 short-term happiness. Wow, look at this guy. And then Bob. Man, Bob, you are outdone by Tom, let me tell you. Poor guy. I met Tom at a barbecue. It was I was going to say it's a company event, but I don't have a job. We'll say it was a family event. I met Bob. He moved in the same apartment building that I live in. And Bob's been nice. He always takes his hat off when I come by, which is weird. I definitely think it's weird. But I like Tom. Look at you go, Tom. Never seen you come out before. It's pretty good. Okay, but I need to gain an incredible amount of short-term happiness if I am to date Tom. Oh, I forgot to take my point for that. That goes down 1. How... Tom, what will we do with you? So I would like to really upgrade our short-term happiness so that, let's see, I mostly want to upgrade it. Well, maybe next turn is the great turn to upgrade it. I can buy a fountain for $2 because why not, I guess. Fountain. Ooh. Alright, so I need a job. I think I'm going to target this event coordinator job. It's not too hard to pay out on. Oh, let's see what our next event would be. Epidemic. Okay, we're in the second adult round. Whenever you perform an action on the board, gain 1 stress if another player has a marker there. Oh. Should this not be in the game for the solo version? You may not participate in a group or start or develop a relationship. Prevent. Do not use an action with markers on it equal to the number of players or higher. Well, we cannot prevent that because we are the only player. Okay. Oh wait, do not use an action with markers on it equal. So you just can't use the thing twice. Okay. So we might be able to prevent that. So our goals: Tom, beautiful Tom. Getting a job as an event coordinator would be great. Seeing what we can do out here. So if I date Tom, I can meet his parents. We also want to kick our... Ooh, charity fundraising is good. Alright, so what I think we will do is first get a job. So we're going to pay off 4 handshakes. And we are become the event coordinator that we always wanted to. Let's see. It looks like we're at a local event space. They do concerts and different things like that. There we go. We immediately get $6. We needed that money. We do not replenish the jobs. So that opens up me to do what I wanted to do, which was the charity fundraising. So I'm going to go over, do I have a handshakes? Yes. So 2 handshakes, $2. Gotta make change here. Get to 3. Alright, and we're doing some charity fundraising. That increases our short-term happiness by 1. Booyah. We would also like to get this board game publisher thing off the ground. Let's see, what can we do there? Maybe gain some money that way. So we need... Alright, so how much things do we have left? The first thing I would like to do... Well, the thing I would like to do is date Tom. Tom! But I have to... Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do is go on spiritual growth, which will... I have to spend a time thing, and I have to spend 4 of my books. But I get back 4 handshakes. I get 2 long-term happiness. I get to move up on the stress track, which gives me an additional hourglass. Oh yeah. And the spiritual growth is all set. No more growth needed. Alright, so we did that. That's the first thing we wanted to do. Any way to gain more short-term happiness? I would like to date Tom and then upgrade him right away, but I might just have to upgrade him next turn. I might have to upgrade 3, have at least 3 short-term happinesses. I mean, I wish we had Tom last turn because we actually had it, but overall it's very difficult to do. So, we need to get Tom. Let's get Tom. Start a relationship. We can't let Tom go away. Alright, you and me, Tom. There you go. We're a pair. So we're just dating, you know. Just a thing. We don't need Tom to know how much we wanted to date him. That's fine. That's not a thing that he needs to know. Okay. We need to wait a little bit to have a relationship with Tom. He needs us to be at a very happy point in our life. Right now we are, I mean, we're happy. You know, you can't say we're not happy, but, you know. We could meet his parents immediately. That seems like a lot. Like a lot. That's actually not that bad, though. That's actually not that bad. Oh, we want to do the board gaming thing, too. Let's see. We have that extra thing now. I would like to get another one. Alright. So I'm going to do 2 there. I don't think we're going to do our board game publishing thing. We can't. We just can't. I don't think the spent time thing. When you use an action... Nah, yeah. So, I'm going to do that. I'm running. I get 2 happiness, long term. Get my jogging career down. Because the next one we can do gives us a heart. Moves us up here, so we'll have +2 hourglasses. And then our last one is going to be meet the parents. Yep, that's fine. We still have enough to do everything, right? I should probably check on that. Yeah, we do. Okay. We're going to meet the parents. All right. Sorry, Tom. I know we're just dating. But Tom's a family guy. And he wanted us to immediately meet the parents, so that's fine. Okay. So we have all our things on the board. No group projects, no short-term projects. Bring these guys all the way back here. Everything's on here is done. Change our short-term happiness back down. We go to our community board. So we would like to make a generous donation, which gets us 3 popularity. 1, 2, 3. And also 3 long-term happiness. Okay. Yep. That sounds all good. That's that card. Let's get rid of it. Get our guy back. And then this card. We are going to make the We Want Their Blessing. It's a book. Yeah. Gives us 1 short term. So it's a book, a light bulb, and a handshake. The old one of each. We get the short-term happiness, and we get 3 long-term happiness. I guess it went well. Well, I guess we have their blessing, so we guess we know it went well. Let's get that out of there. Take this down. So we have 200 popularity, so we move up 2 victory points. So we can be in a community choir, or we can go to a game tournament. And now we can use 2 of our hourglasses over here on this. So we don't need to commit any time to Tom, but we do need to do this here. So I believe we have prevented this epidemic from happening. So I think that is prevented. Let's see what else we got. Economic growth. Nice. All we have to do is complete a basic project, which we are planning to. So we need a time. We need 2 handshakes. We get $6. Cool. Cool. So, oh, that's good. I think we're going to do a romantic getaway. Tom, things are heating up. We need more short-term happiness. Oh, these are all gone. Let us do that. Everything resets. So we need some short-term. All right, we got another. Man, there's just been no short-term projects, which is tough. Oh, porcelain dog. Yay, a monkey. How many? We need at least 2 pets. All right, we got to buy this guy. Hi, monkey. You're on the team. Ooh, it'll get us the short-term happiness. Jobs. We could be a banker. That seems creepy. We could be an engineer. The science job. What do I have? A social job? Yeah. All right. Potential partners, like they'll ever live up to Tom. Ooh, Lance. Hey, Lance. And Eric. Okay. Certainly, it's not like you don't live up to Tom. Hey, Lance. All right. Anyway. Back to the game. Okay. This is nice. So I would like to. I didn't even do that. I don't know. Sorry. Distracted. I want to buy an infant monkey. Don't question it. Don't question it. I wish this came out last turn when we had all our things. Alright, infant monkey it is. Well, we definitely want to do this. Hold on. That's 3. Ugh. So we want to do our jogging to get up to be a marathoner. So these guys go over and spend time. So we get 3 victory points. Long-term happiness. We get a heart, which moves us up to here. Gives us another hourglass. That is a completed project. Okay. So now we can live quite a bit longer. There's nothing out there that would also give us a heart, right? Okay. Now we can buy our monkey. Spend on that monkey. Spend $1. We get a short-term happiness. Okay, so we don't need any more handshakes, but we can't use any handshakes. I'll need $2. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do the romantic getaway. Just the two of us. We can. I can't sing. All right. We get 2 light bulbs from that. So it's just the two of us. We had to pay $1. We had to have a partner, which we do. Hey, Tom. That's fine. I think we're gonna spend that weekend in Paris. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Okay. That's that. We still have 3 actions left. Oop, we got a little infant monkey. Hey, buddy. All right. We would also like to do the drone racing team because we need another one of those. It's not awful. We get $1. It's not great. We have to do it. I think we have to do it. So, we are going to take a project. We're going to start our drone racing team. We're going to spend 4 light bulbs to do that. So creative. We're still just not going to have enough to increase our stuff. Man. Tom, you are a stickler. You are a stickler. Oh, well, we do have 2. I'm sorry, we have 2 short-term happiness. We didn't have to spend 2 of those light bulbs. This guy comes over to here. So we could technically buy another one. Did I get my long-term? No. I didn't get my 2 books either. Come on. What are we doing over here? So we got the 2 books. We don't technically need books for anything. Yeah, I think Tom is just going to hang around because he is so hard to upgrade. Though the raising a family is really nice. He gets us 5 victory points a turn. But how many turns do we really have left? Please come back out. Is it a... Oh, hello. Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom. All right, that changes things. That changes things a lot. That changes things a lot. Because we have 2 handshakes, but we have 2 short-term happiness. We could take that summer fling. It's with Tom. Well, who am I kidding? Tom and I are just dating. Let's see. If we interact first, we can get 3 handshakes, but we need 2 handshakes to keep our job. Our job is important to us. Is there anything that gives us handshakes? I don't think so. 6. Anything over here that we should do? We need to get some points of this stuff. Alright, I would very much like to get a summer fling going. And I think I want the 2 victory points version of it. So what I'm going to do is... What am I going to do? 2 light bulbs, a book, and $2. Okay. Yeah, I like this. So I'm going to go to Secret Santa. What should I buy? I'll spend $1. I'll get 2 light bulbs. Creativity. And then for my last action, what am I going to do? That will give us that, right? Okay, so then I'm going to take a project as my last action. I'm going to get this summer fling. So I can spend just one handshake because I have 2 short-term happiness to get a second date. I mean, I guess our first date was meeting his parents. We get our second date. Excellent. We still got to complete one more of these single round projects. This gets filled up again. Ah, and of course it's a single round project when I don't have any more things left. Of course. Alright. That is the end. So we do all these group projects. I get $1 from this. I get nothing, but this is completed. This is completed. Cube. This comes back. These all come back. I did complete a basic project. So I think I just, at the beginning of the next turn, I think I just get $3. Alright, so what should I buy comes out first. So we're going to do a new board game, obviously. That's what you do for Secret Santa. Is Mab okay? Alright, good. So we get a book, 2 light bulbs, and $2. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, man. Is that worth it? I didn't realize that the $2 leaves me at only $5, and I wanted to do this weekend in Paris, which is $6. Didn't realize I was $1 short. Maybe I'll just do a cool gadget. It's much. No, but I need the handshakes to get. I need the handshakes to keep my job. All right. Okay. Well, this did not turn out well. But that's okay. That's okay. We get our 2 handshakes. We get our 1 popularity. We get our 2 long-term happiness. And this is done. At least we bought somebody a new board game, right? We can feel good about this. Alright, hey, Beat the Robinsons. What are we doing? We are playing Pursuit of Happiness. This is a worker placement game. It's been kickstarted a couple times. They kickstarted the base game, and then they kickstarted this community expansion over here. And we're playing the full thing. I have like everything from the Kickstarter. So what do we have? We have a partner. We got that. We're going to do the day trip because we don't have enough money to go to Paris. Isn't that always the thing? We're $1 short of going to Paris. Poor Sherry and Tom. They just get to do the day trip. I guess we move up on this. We get 1 long-term happiness. Right there. And put it down there. Alright. Oh, we have to maintain our monkey too. Hey monkey. I don't know why. Sherry had a dream of becoming a zookeeper, so we have to maintain that dream. And these all move up here. And this goes here. Yeah. Ooh, you're doing Charterstone. That was very interesting. It didn't get a lot of kind of push right out of the gates. I think everybody was probably playing Pandemic. But it's really kind of... Everybody's starting to get behind it now. So it seems like a really fun play. This is kind of a interesting version of a worker placement because what you're doing is so much... Like typically in a worker placement, if you go on a square, that means no one else can go on that square, right? So first player is very powerful and you're trying to do unique things and people will block each other. So in this game, you cannot really block each other. So if I was playing a 2-player, 3-player game, so say I went here for spend, and it's not like you can't go there, you can go there for free. It's just the only thing, if I want to do the spend again, I have to go on the spend square, and then it lowers my stress. The lower the stress I have, the less actions I can do in any given round. Or the less stress I have, which I'm very unstressful. We did a yoga thing before, we took up jogging. I get more actions per round. So it's really kind of a worker placement like against yourself.
So you got to kind of spread out, do a bunch of different things, or you'll be taking on that stress. It's like, you know, you're ever working too much or doing anything a little bit too much. You get stressed. That's how it goes. Yes. Yeah, I've really liked the Legacy games we played so far. So it was, we played through both seasons of Pandemic Legacy. And, I mean, you get, like, what? I don't remember what the minimum plays is, probably 12. But you get, like, 16 plus plays out of it. Pandemic Legacy is a lot of fun. So we are in the last part of our adult round. Did we? I don't think we got the 2 for our popularity. If we did, I just cheated. It's fine. We have to pay our upkeep costs. So we have to put a thing here. We have to use 2 handshakes. We have to keep our job. We get money for that job. And we use the money to pay for our monkey. Bye, monkey. And the monkey gives us 1 long-term happiness. We will call him Job. Job the monkey. All right, Sherry and Tom, what are we doing today? So this is what we can do. So we can do some game research. We can learn to dance. Or we can direct a play. We can buy a motorcycle. We can go shopping. Or we can buy a camera. Let's see if we want to upgrade our jobs. We can be a politician. Ugh. I don't know if we really want to be a politician. Or we can be a technician. Although we do need more females in politics. So, Sherry, maybe you will become a politician. Ooh, Steven looks kind of creepy. John, very dreamy if you like that sort of look. Okay. So, this is our dance monkey. Alright. I did get the long-term happiness from Job. Job's going to cost 3 this year. Come on, Job. Bigger monkeys. They're just so much harder to take care of. Alright, so we have a ton of actions that we can use this round. So, we have no short-term happiness, right? That should have been reset. Yeah. So we have no short-term happiness, which means our projects are not discounted at all. We would really like, I mean, so we've done the team player thing. We have initiated at least 2 group projects. So we need more pets and we need more single round projects. We only need 1 of each. So we could try to, we could celebrate New Year. New Year gets us 1 short-term happiness up here. If you ever spend a short-term happiness, I mean, and you can go into the negatives, you can just restock one of these rows. So we'd be looking for another pet. We'd be looking for another single round project that we can do. Also would like to increase my popularity a little bit. So we can do community choir is a good thing, gives us 2 popularity. Everybody loves singing, I guess. And then the game tournament is pretty good too. We need a lot of books. We need a lot of books for both. So this is the possible place that we can put our hourglasses. So study gets us books. This gets us light bulbs. This gets us handshakes. Temp job, just $3. Spend lets us buy anything in this row right here, which all have bonuses. And then take projects lets us buy anything in this row. If we get a job, we can take one of these. We already have a job. Our job is an event coordinator that pays us out every turn. We can start a relationship. We can get one of these 2 guys right down. We already have the dashing man Tom in the corner. We are casually dating him currently. And then over time, you can take stress to get more of these hourglass tokens if you want to, do more things than you could possibly do. And then this is all the community board, which you have a free little meeple guy that you can put over here. And plus, since I am so popular, I can put some of my hourglasses over there too. That's the basic breakdown. But what do we want to do? I think we want to get a bunch of handshakes. The one thing about not being in a relationship with Tom is that he does not get us resources every turn. If we were in a relationship with Tom, he would give us 2 books, 2 light bulbs, and 2 handshakes a turn, which would be very, very good. But we're not in a relationship with Tom. Come on, Tom. Tom needs us to be at 3 short-term happiness, which we were the turn before we met Tom. And we have not been since. 3 short-term happiness is very difficult. And what this does is it lowers the cost of any projects that you're taking. Or if you're depressed, if you have no short-term happiness, it increases the cost of anything that you are taking. So we can go shopping for 1. Get a short-term happiness. We can learn to dance, get a short-term happiness. And we can then do New Year's celebration, which gets us a short-term happiness. But I'm not sure. I'm just not sure about Tom. So if we're going to live 2 more turns. So that will give us, Tom can give us 10 victory points. All right, I think we have a plan. So I'm going to learn to dance. All right, Tom. Hopefully Tom's my partner. But we're going to spend 1 light bulb. We get 1 short-term happiness. So the solo goal is I have to make it to 60 points, which is way down here. I am currently at 36. I probably have 2 turns after this one. And then I have some goals over here that I have to complete. So if you complete all 3 of these, you get your 60 points. You have won the game. That is the goal. So I have taken my project. This is still not a... okay. I am going to go shopping. All right, hold on just one moment. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I had to say goodbye to my wife. She was going to work. What are we doing? We're going shopping. Come on, shopping. So we're going to Frymark, which I assume is the Walmart of Pursuit of Happiness. So we're spending $1. Little cube out there. It doesn't matter on here, but we get 1 more short-term happiness. All right, we're coming, Tom. You best be ready to get in a relationship with us. We're going to a New Year's celebration. Whoo! Yay! Yeah. She goes off around 8 every day, so just knocks on the door. We say bye, and off she goes. But yeah, the age track on the top is great because you'll see it in the next couple rounds. But like when you get to old age, you start getting so stressed out that it just kills you. And once you get to I've never made it to this round. Like you assume you're gonna go through all this. Usually you die here, or you don't even get to do this round. You die at the beginning of it. So this is a really fun mechanic. You just get really old, stressed out, and then boom, you're dead. Which is kind of fun, or funny. I guess it's not fun. All right, so we're at 3 short-term happiness, which is what we need. Hey, Tom. To have a relationship with Tom. Let's upgrade our relationship. So Tom immediately gives us 2 books, 2 light bulbs, and 2 handshakes, which is what we needed. And we have at least 35 happiness. So Tom, guess what? We're raising a family. Maybe the raising a family thing came before the relationship. Who knows? Maybe it was a little bit of a scare. That's okay. No judgment. 38, but now we are raising a family. We could do that because we had at least 35 points in the long-term happiness track. And every turn we'll put 2 tokens down there. We'll pay $2, and we'll get 5 victory points, which will be extremely helpful. Let's replace this activity with that. Okay, so we have all of our... We have our Tom, and we're raising a family with him, which is what we wanted. So what do we want to do there? I'm going to lose one of my short-term happiness. I would like to hold on. We're going to... Might actually not do that. I might not. Because... I mean, we're gonna see 2 more turns. So it seems likely we only need 1 more single round project, and we only need 1 more pet. I think we might see them. We don't have to use our things yet. So this plays with the expansion. This plays to 5. And with 5, it's awesome. It's incredible when people are going everywhere. This rotates a lot more. It's a pretty cool game. The base game goes to 4. And okay, so what am I doing? I think I'm going to learn to dance. I'm gonna dance tonight. All right. Yep, I think I'm gonna learn to dance. I think I'm fine with just doing New Year's there. Don't think there's a lot of other things to pick up. So we're going to learn to dance. So we have 3 short-term happiness. So we don't have to pay anything for that. And we get 2 handshakes and a long-term happiness. On our next one, we're just dancing. We got to get ready for our wedding, obviously. So we've learned the swing. We're getting the foxtrot, which only costs us 1 light bulb, but gives us back 3 handshakes. 2, 3. And we get 3 long-term happiness. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we do not have enough to just finish it out and do the next one. But that's okay. That's fine. So maybe we will put something on the community. What do we need? So this one needs 3 handshakes and $2. We have that in spades. That's fine. What does everything else need? What we would really like to do is this one, but we need 4 books. We only have 3 books. We haven't gotten ever a lot of books in this game. That's fine. We could do the game tournament. We could do... Yeah. Yeah. We need to get some books going. Near my name, we get books. We do geocaching, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do geocaching. It costs $2. Gets us our books. And then next time we can do the game tournament or the community choir. Alright. So, we go to geocaching. We get 2 light bulbs. It's fine. So that is it, I think. We have done everything that we needed to do. Oh, we never got a $3 from that. We also forgot to flip this card. Whatever. So this is don't get any stress. Hey, we didn't get any stress. All right, get 1 resource of each type. Once in the round, you may refresh one of the card rows without losing. Yes, that's really good. All right, for our first old age round, we will get this one. We did not. We did ensure that it happened, so we will get this guy. So let's just put this all in the same little thing right here. We have no short-term projects. These all come back. These 2 come back. And this guy gets done. So we're going to spend 3 light bulbs and $2. Hopefully I have enough money to do everything I wanted to. I think I do. 3 money and $2. Yeah, geocaching is cool. Definitely. And it gets us, 2 long-term happiness. So how can you debate with that? And it gave us 3 books too. So we got this one. Let's give us our long term. Get this guy back. And then this guy, we wanted to do an all-night epic party. This will be our bachelorette party. $2. We're in New York City. Breaking it down. We get 1 creativity. We get 1 popularity. And we get 2 long-term happiness. Great. Great, great, great. So this goes away. This guy goes away. These guys move up. Alright, we have all our things back where they should be. So let's go to the next thing. So we take on 3 stress. 1, 2, 3. That means we lose one of our hourglasses. But we are still alive, which is nice. And then for this round, we get 1 resource of each type. Let's do that. Cool. Once in the round, you may refresh one of the card rows without losing. Alright, so let's see what our card rows look like. Get all these guys off here. Refresh everything. Ah! What do we have? We need a single round project. Single round. There we go. We got one. Alright, excellent. So I'm glad I didn't spend my thing on that. And we also need a pet. Yes! We get an ant farm. Freaking sweet. Alright. We could be a programmer or a set designer. And who thinks they could possibly live up to Tom, Cameron, and Jimmy? Good luck, guys. You'll need it. There's no way. No way to live up to Tom. Okay. So, beautiful. We have, I think, pretty much everything we want. Alright, so we have to do our upkeep costs. Our first one that we're going to do is spend 2 handshakes and a timer to get our $6 from our job. We now have $8. The second one we're going to do is spend 2 of our timers. We got to spend time on Tom. We got to make up for, we've been dating him for so long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And then we have to spend $3 on our monkey. Hey, monkey. Alright, Job. Job's a full adult monkey. Please do not rip off anyone's face. We get 2 long-term happiness from that. This guy gets reset down here. We get... No one can replace Tom. You're totally right. He is everything we ever wanted. What else can we do? So we can play the lottery. We can do a carnival parade. Or we can plant some trees. Well, that's all nice. That's very nice of trees. Let's see. What do we have out here? So that is trace family history. How much of these? We got 4 handshakes to work with. We have no short-term happiness, and we need to take it at least level 2 to get our project done. Okay. We have $3, which is more than enough to build our ant farm, and that will give us a short-term happiness. Okay. So it looks like that is going to be our first move. So let's spend some money. Let's spend $2 to purchase an ant farm. We will put it, let's put learn to dance up. There's our ant farm. Aha, so they can't leave you, but you can leave them. And if you do leave them, yeah, you take stress and you take, is it a -1 long-term happiness? It might just be stress. You can also have multiple partners. And when you do that, you also take stress, obviously. I mean, that's fairly stressful. And there's a bunch of different things you can do. So you can dump them, but they cannot dump you. There's no minimum requirement as far as, you know, what you have to bring to the table. It's all about what they bring to the table, right? You know? Sherry is amazing. And Tom has just got to kind of keep up. That's how it's got to go. Alright, let's flip over. Ooh, we can get bugs too. Hey, bugs. So we got our long term, we got our short term, we have our ant farm, which means we are a zookeeper. Get at least 2 pets. I don't know when we started this if that is exactly what Sherry was thinking, that she would have a monkey and an ant farm, and that would be her zoo. I mean, we can get her bugs too, but I don't think that is what she wants. Doesn't seem likely. Alright, so what am I doing? I think the best thing over there is no. So I'm going to put my little guy on the game tournament. I will spend my last dollar to get 2 light bulbs. How many books do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get 7. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter. I might plant some tree. No. Planting trees kind of sucks. Interesting. Well, the first thing I want to do is trace my family history. If I do that, ooh, I could do that. Okay. I see a pathway here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to interact, which is going to give me 3 handshakes. Then what I'm going to do is take a project. I'm going to trace my family history, which for right now I'm going to put right here. So I'm going to do it at the 7 level, which is actually 6 because I have 1 short-term happiness. Put that here. You can not really kind of see that. It's fine. I get 1 book because I learned about my family history. And then I get 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, looks like we're going to top 60. And that will be take at least 2 single round projects at level 2 or higher. Nice. Alright, looks like this is going to be a good game when we end this one. Yep. Just the one-sided. It's all about you. It's your pursuit of happiness. I mean, it's not your partner's pursuit of happiness. You just find your partner from this beautiful deck right here. I mean, they're just along for the ride. Great life lessons to teach the kids. So we'll take on another project. We get that one. We do want to finish off our Learn to Dance, but I think we will do that next turn for more points. The last thing I'm going to do is do a planting of trees. So I get take 1 stress. It's a lot to plant trees, but we get 2 handshakes and we get 2 light bulbs. Yep. Excellent. And that's all that stuff. Fantastic. Okay, so what do we want to do? We take care of all of our short-term or our whatever they call it, 1 turn goals of these. So this gets put away. We get the cube back. Everything else is fine. We take back our hourglasses. Boom, boom. Oh wait, no. We don't take back this one. That is all fine. We reset our short-term happiness. That is all great. Okay. Now we go over to our community board. So I believe what I was going to do is plant a whole grove. So it's 2 of these and 3 light bulbs. 2 books, 3 light bulbs. We get 1 off on our stress. We get 2 up on our popularity. You can't. There you go. This is where we are. We're at 3 on the second one. We're just so popular, we're off the board. And what else do we get? We get 1 long-term happiness. That takes care of this card. Get our... Whoa! Oh no! No, hourglass down. Alright, we got it back. And then this guy, we're going to do first place, I believe, in the tournament. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 light bulbs. That gets us 1 handshake, 1 popularity. So now we're at 4, and then 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we did it. We've done it. We've cracked the code. So this goes away. And we even get another round to do... see how high we can get our score. Alright, let's see. We could be a dog walker. We could found money. Hey. And we can do that. I don't think... We also have... So we score 4 on a popularity track. I didn't just up it for a popularity track, right? Anybody who's watching can confirm. I do not believe I did. All I did was up it for our 2 things. Yeah, if we drop an hourglass, it broke. The sand everywhere. I don't think I took my popularity. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you take your popularity at the end of the turn. If I cheated, I'll watch the video back and change the score. But we'll assume I didn't. We get all new things here. We didn't even have to refresh a row of cards. One downside is the cards are semi-hard to get off the board. Alright, so we're old. We should have... we can't do overtime when we're old. That should have been like that, but it doesn't matter. So we have reached old age. We go down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So not only do we lose 1 hourglass, but we lose another one. So we should be at 5 hourglasses, which we are. Okay, let's put out our stuff. I didn't? Okay, great. There's a restaurant, there's some dog training, we can help out with a political party, I guess. We can do fishing, we can close, we can do a clothes collection. And I'm not going to change my job and partner, but let's see what we got. Makeup artist or professor. Who are our last candidates? Oh, we got old Nick and Martin. Good luck, buddy. Never going to beat out Tom. Never going to happen. So let's do our upkeep. So we put a thing here. We put 2 handshakes back. We get $6, which we will need to pay for all our other crap. So let's do Tom first. Hey, Tom. All right. 2 money there. 2 hourglasses. He gets us 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, we're really doing well this game. The ant farm, we have to pay 1 for. Goodbye, friends. All the ants are dead. 1 long-term happiness. That's gone. And then we pay 3 for our monkey. We get 3 long-term happiness. 1, 2, 3. But Job has died. -1 short-term happiness. Oh, Job. Job! Hardly knew ye. Let's put these guys back down. Alright. So we have exactly 2 hourglasses and 1 community thing that we can do. Well, I'm definitely going to finish off my Learn to Dance. So I have to spend an additional hourglass plus... Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Plus I have to spend 5... is it 5? Yes, it is. So I have to spend 5 light bulbs. Plus, since I have a -1 short term, I have to spend an additional resource. We're going to make it a book. Because why not? Yeah, I don't think it really matters. If it does matter, I didn't pay attention. Alright, we get 5 more points. So we're at 80. We get 4 handshakes. Well, I probably should have burned a handshake. Here, hold on. I'm going to burn a handshake instead of a book. I forgot I was getting 4 more handshakes. Alright, and this is completed there. We have our 1 thing left to do. I should have went down 1. Let's see. We don't have any money, so... Oh yeah, here we go. Found money. I think this is our best bet. Oh no, carnival thing is our best bet. We don't have any... we don't have any... we needed 1 more light bulb. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll do this. So, found money, I get $3. Yeah. I mean, although ultimately, I think Job lived for like 40 years. That is not a bad life for a monkey. So, that is that. We are at the end. Obviously, life goes by very quickly when you're old. That took way shorter than the last turn. And we're going to go with this guy. We're going to give that money that we just got to charity. These were so nice. That'll knock our popularity up 2. So we're going to gain 4 from our popularity track. And I think that is it. That is the whole game. So we do have a couple last things to do up. So we did at least 2 group projects. Here, we'll show them here. So we have our 2 animals for that project. Check. So that was our zookeeper. Get at least 2 pets. Nailed it. For our projects, we have 2 group projects, which is team player, initiate at least 2 group projects. Nailed it. And we have at least 2 single round projects of level 2 or higher, which we did with our summer fling and our trace or family history. Alright, so we completed all of our goals. And now we do gain bonuses off these. So let's see, which one? This is a technology, this is a social, this is a social, and this is a culture. So we'll gain additional points off these. So for the 2 social, we will gain an additional 2 points. 1, 2. For the 1 culture, it's 1 point, and for the 1 technology, it's also 1 point. So 2 more points right there. That is 88. That is our final score. Yes, we definitely, my highest score in this before was 56. So this was a setup that worked incredibly well. I give the credit all to Sherry. She was a great participant. Tom, got to give some credit to him too, I suppose. But she learned to dance. She had many pets. She did many things in the community. She was a great participant, and she definitely pursued her happiness and found it at the end. So that is all for us today. This is the pursuit of happiness. I have been trying to, we'll see if we can do it tonight, but do some reruns of the early shows later in the day, so people who don't have to wake up super early can watch them. So I might do one tonight, I might not. You can look at the Instagram to see if that's going to happen. This is our last day for our game of the week, which was Pursuit of Happiness. But tomorrow we have our Throwback Thursday. So that is, here, let me get it out. So tomorrow we play Superstar Baseball. Oh yeah, an old Avalon Hill bookcase game. So that's what you can look forward to tomorrow. It is a very interesting game, so we'll see how it goes. I'll try to talk in an old-timey announcer voice for it, so hopefully that'll be a lot of fun. But this was Pursuit of Happiness. I am super excited about it. I backed everything on Kickstarter. It is truly like the gamer's version of life. And there's so many things that are tied in thematically that just flat out work. So I highly recommend it. Anybody out there that's looking for it. And all right, that's it for me today. We will see you next time. Thanks everybody for watching. Beat the Robinsons, Mike, thanks for watching. Are you going to do a solo? What time is it? So it's 5:30 Central? Definitely. Okay. If I'm around, I got to work like almost all day. But even if I can't make it, anybody who is watching currently in chat, go check out Beat the Robinsons. It's Mike and Meeps. They're great. Go for it. I haven't played Terraforming Mars yet. I know it gets all the hype. So I just kind of like, I don't know if I'm resisting it. I just honestly I haven't had an opportunity. But great. Yeah, if you have the opportunity to give it a try, definitely do it. It is a ton of fun. But all right, so I got to get going. I got to run off to work and sell some houses. So have a great day, everybody, and I will talk to you later. Bye.